Yay. We're broadcasting.
Okay.
We're live.
We're alive. All right. So last week things started out pretty dicey because you guys had run away without any of your equipment from the camp that had captured you. You managed to exercise a lot of caution and sneak around, figure out where your stuff was, and retrieve it without dying. So now you have not only retrieved your own, but the possessions that they confiscated from you, but some other things as well, including the cloak of displacement that was Sumitpo's long ago that was there. And then you met Yolanda, the sometimes spider, sometimes drow shaped, sometimes toxic fog woman.
Yes.
Has now been recruited to go take care of the children at Meadow Camp. And you guys also witnessed some interesting things about the camp that you were retrieving your items from. Where the Nairi, the woman that you killed in your escape, was being put through some kind of ritual that was turning parts of her body into moss and plants. And now, you guys have had a long rest. So if you didn't take one last week, I don't remember if you guys put that in your sheets, but go ahead and do a long rest, and we will come together the following morning. Oh yes, and Yolanda, our good friend, also provided you guys with a rudimentary map she spun out of spider on a wooden frame to show you guys how to get to the catacombs under the ruins, where there are more forces that are loyal to the princess, as well as a few places to avoid that are strongholds of Mirai. So you have something of a map now.
Noise.
Orion is dead. Again, or more. He's more dead now than
Why'd you have
before.
to bring that up?
Why?
Sorry.
We're gonna find a new skeleton and name him Ryan.
I mean,
Ryan, he had a name.
yeah, he came with a name.
Yeah, but the next
They're
one.
all people originally.
Nah. He'll go, I'm Jimothy, and we'll go, no, you're Ryan with an I. And
The
he'll go,
heroes
"What?"
would know.
And we'll pluck an eyeball from a creature we fight and put it in his head, and we'll go, see, Ryan with an I.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. So you guys are waking up with your new supplies and new direction.
All right, I say we divvy them first thing in the morning. How do you guys feel about that?
All right.
All right.
I take
I will.
a
whoa,
plus one back.
I'm the one with the chest.
You're not a woman.
I carried it. First up, everyone has a chest. That's weird. I'll go, Jenny. You don't really have distance fighting stuff. Can you use a hand crossbow?
Probably. Yeah.
Here is a hand crossbow and 10 bolts.
All right.
Can any of us use long swords proficiently?
I can. I can use swords.
So you can use a long sword?
Yes.
Cool. Here's
I
a
assume
plus
I
2.
got like
Here's a plus 2 long sword.
simple and martial, so
Oh,
weapons.
I also can use a longsword
As a wizard?
as a gift.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, I'm carrying a scimitar currently.
I mean, I also am, but a plus 2 longsword is going to be way better than your scimitar.
The sword of wounding scimitar says it's got a plus 2.
Oh, do you want to take the plus 2? Well, I was going to say, Supo, are you going to use a melee weapon at any point?
It might be good to have some sort of melee backup
Well-
just in case.
There's 3 +1 daggers, so you could have a
I-
+1 dagger.
A dagger is probably like if things get that bad that it's hand to hand, a dagger is probably something that I should use.
Okay, because I'm thinking, because I can't use a longsword, but I can use it. I can use a scimitar. Do you want to trade? Do you want to take the +2 longsword, and I'll take the +2 sword of wounding,
Well-
scimitar of wounding?
Well, here's the thing. At least for me, I'm not that strong.
No, that's what I'm
Like
saying. I mean, you'll take one of the daggers, right?
yes.
And if Jenny is willing, we could trade to where she has the +2 longsword, and I have a plus. Because I can't. No one but you, no one but Sumit Poe and Jenny can use the longsword.
It would probably be better then for her to have that, and I'll take a dagger.
Okay. That's fine.
As I say, I don't want to force anything. You could have both or whatever. I'm just trying to figure out so we can.
I don't
want
need
to
both.
die. Okay.
Yeah.
I
This is
also
just
don't
the
want
one
to
that I
die.
took off of the goblin. So,
Okay.
or
Cool.
yeah, I think
Then I will
goblin.
take the goblin sword. That way now I have a sword too. And then there's 3 daggers. Who wants one? I was gonna say
I want 2.
you want 2.
Yeah.
And I'll have the other one.
Okay, perfect. We have 3 potions. We don't know what they are. Sumit Poe, these are your responsibility to figure out.
Oh, okay. I guess Arcana checks.
I
Yes,
also
you make an Arcana check, Sumit Poe.
I will take the jar
Yeah.
of beetles. I will try and talk to them later. And,
Okay,
And
you're going to take the jar of beetles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the jar of beetles. I want to talk to the beetles at some point.
Oh,
What? Or do you know what to
I
do with
think-
the beetles?
I know. I think I know what the potions are though.
Oh.
Hang on.
He
Okay.
does like a little.
A natural 20. Excellent. Okay. There is 1 potion of flaming, 1 potion of fire breath, and 1 potion of gaseous form.
Oh.
The gaseous form one is like a bright teal color. It says Baja Blast.
I would have loved for one of these to be like. Do I have any? I don't necessarily have any synergy between any of these potions, but
Well-
they could be.
I was gonna say that'd be good for us to have later on. I'll also. Are there enough bags for all of us, DM?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give everyone a bag. I'm gonna just keep track of them. You know what they are. You're smart enough to go. Maybe we'll need this here or something. Plus, out of all of these, I think you'd be the worst one at climbing. Fire breath and gaseous form; those could come in handy for anyone. Yes.
True.
DM, I'm trying to look up and see if there's stats for beetles at all in D&D, so I can figure out if they're intelligent enough for me to talk to.
Great question.
According to I can't find a stat block for them, at least not for 5e of 2024. Would you say that you'd say that they're dumber than a 4 though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this just lets me convince them to be my friends. Never mind. What do I have? Wait, beast bond. They are beasts. They are stupid. They can understand me and can telepathically communicate simple emotions. I just want to be able to know what the hell they do. I go, hey, Subit Po, do you know how to, like, magically identify things? Isn't there, like, a spell for that? Do you happen to know it?
Sorry, looks up from spellbook. What did you say?
Do you have the ability? Oh, never mind, shit. I had speak with animals as a ritual. I ritually cast speak with animals while he was doing the potions thing.
I did wonder. I was like pretty sure you could do that, and so I was like, "Wow, this is
Sorry, I
way more
have
hard
so
than I thought it
many
was gonna
spells
be."
on here. I was like digging through. It's like be sense, be friendship, animal friendship. There's one of them that makes all beasts someone's enemies. I haven't used that on anyone yet. It's called animal animosity, but one day. Anyways, it might be handy with this jar of beetles. But anyways, I go, hello, beetles in this jar. Why are you in this jar?
Hungry, 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 hungry.
What do you like to eat?
Hungry, 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 hungry.
And I put the jar in Sumit Po's bag, and I go, don't let this break. I think they'll eat whoever or whatever is in their way.
Yeah, I knew I was right.
What?
Actually, I go, never mind.
Oh.
I will take it. I have a spell I can make them kind of target a specific person. Actually, do you want to hold on the jar just in case it breaks? You could probably.
I'll hold on to the jar.
You want to shatter the jar? We can do teamwork. If you want to smash it on someone's head and break the jar open, or even open it, I'll cast a spell that makes all animals hate a specific person.
Okay.
We can work on the teamwork thing. I go, that one's solved, and then I go, all right, the next thing. We have a ring. It's got a brain on it. I remember these. I think this is a brain ring. Oh wait, there's a tag. It says Ring of Mind Shielding. Okay. Does anyone want to shield their mind? Can I roll
You
an
can see
Arcana
that
check
as
and see if I can remember what the basics of a Ring of Mind Shielding are?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
I was just gonna act like I knew, and I was like, actually, I don't think I can justify that as an amnesiac druid.
Sure.
I go, this is real good on brains, I think. I got a 4. I don't know what this does.
You have no idea. You think maybe this makes your head more like magically armored against like physical attacks?
Ooh, I am bald. No. No.
You managed to cut your hair since we woke up?
I think he just has
No.
alopecia.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Remember, I'm bald.
It was established when we woke up that
Did I?
you were like, am I bald or is
I
my hair
was
grown
bald,
out?
and then my hair had grown out. I haven't shaved my hair.
You haven't. You're not bald yet.
That's weird. I'll be bald soon. No, gonna go. It's a brain ring. Does anyone want it?
Can I Arcana check the brain ring?
Yes.
yes,
And
I would also
anyone of
like
the
to
rest of you
investigate it.
who would like to may make new Arcana checks for this.
The other ones are easy to make sense of, right? We go, this sword is extra sharp. So are these knives.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a natural 19.
Ooh, an 18 and a 19. And we'll see Jenny's.
I mean, the highest I could get would be a 19. So, nope, that's a 7.
Cool. Jenny also mystified. But Sumit-Po and Ilya, you guys, as you're kind of examining it and kind of, racking your brains for anything, despite the amnesia, you, almost like a memory, do know what this does. You do know that this protects you from uninvited telepathy, from creatures reading your mind and knowing things about you and things like that. So it is a magical protection. against mental intrusions.
Oh, they've updated it. Oh no, this is a legacy. I'm looking at the legacy version. Oh, you can
I
cause the
would-
ring to become invisible. Okay, I was looking at the.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying you
Oh
can
yeah,
make
yeah. You
yourself
can
invisible.
cause the ring to become
No, no.
invisible. That's
And
always
to
been a
be,
thing. And
I
there's
am using the physical D&D 2014 handbook. So
I think
Yeah,
that says
no.
the same thing though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
yeah,
it should.
you can turn your ring invisible. But
Yeah,
just in
I
case
got.
there's anything different, I am specifically looking at my physical book.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I got confused for a second. I was like, you can become invisible.
Would
Since
they?
when?
With that
No.
19, would he also know that when someone dies wearing this ring, it eats their it traps their soul inside of it?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I was if someone got a 20 or higher, not necessarily natural, but just overall.
Fair enough.
I extend my hand gracefully.
I put the ring on his finger, not thinking about curses.
Incredible.
I go, all right, ring, and then I pull out
We are now engaged.
a what?
Huh?
No, I pull out the set of woodwinds and I go, can anyone play an instrument? Specifically a wind instrument?
A wind?
No, I cannot. I mean, I could blow into it probably, but I cannot
All
play
right.
any instruments.
I go, who wants these? I go, here, and I hand it to Ilya. I'm like, this is for your inventory now. You get the cool brain ring. You also get a pair of useless pipes.
I have
Okay.
wonderful pipes as I begin to sing. Once upon a dream.
I take one of the cloaks that's to be dispersed and I shove it in his mouth. I go, stop. And I go, all right, okay, I cloak for everyone, bag for everyone. Well, we're missing a cloak, but now that Sumapo's got his back, he didn't need a cloak, so we're good.
How about the rope?
There's supposed to be one
I
for
will
Ryan.
take one of the 50 feet. Who do you want the other one?
Yes, I will take the other 50 feet.
Okay.
It's silk rope. Huh? Cool.
Which,
Perfect.
come to think of it, you can just turn into a spider and make more rope.
Yes, I can. Especially now that I've had the idea of doing that, just making silk all night.
You got to become proficient at it, though.
Yes. That's why we'll just make the silk all night or for an hour specifically and then just, practice it the next night. Take turns. Da, 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 da. So that magic weapon you had that we traded for was specifically what type of scimitar was
Sort
it?
of wounding.
Scimitar of wounding. Weapon of... Wow, there's a lot of magic weapons in this game. That's crazy. Does the Dungeon Master's Vault not have a wounding?
Oh,
I was able to pull it up on Dungeon Master's Vault. It goes sword of wounding, comma scimitar.
Okay, so it's like that. Like some of the other ones were listed different. So sword of sharp, sword of wounding. There you go. Sweet, perfect. Sword of wounding scimitar. All right, perfect. So we should be good there then.
okay.
All right. I guess what was our plan? Where are we going today? We have a map now, right? Are we just going to follow this map to wherever we were
We have
supposed
a
to
map,
be going?
and okay, can we... I know that we were essentially born yesterday, but maybe can we not blab to the next person? Because we just walked into a trap of some sort, and I would prefer to not. Although now they might know who we are.
Well, in all fairness, they weren't supposed to do that.
Oh, really?
It's very rude of them.
And you said a sword of wounding or a scimitar of wounding is a +2 as well.
Or well, I
What's that?
thought so, but then I equipped the longsword +2, and I get a +4. So maybe, yeah.
I mean, either way, use it. I'll take a scimitar of wounding because I didn't have a weapon at all, so I'm good now.
Right. Yep.
We have figured it out. I can bite people, but also having a sword is good. All right, yeah, let's follow this map. Let's go on our way, and maybe we don't stay out till like super late since we don't know the world and everyone seems to be kind of bad. Maybe if we find like a really good camping spot along the way, or
Mm-hmm.
at a decent time along the way, we stop, make a secluded camp, and I stop telling people who we are. I was gonna say we, but it has been Seth 100% of the time. Like, cannot keep his mouth shut. And he's
I think
realizing.
Jenny was part of it too. So I mean, you can claim 100%, but it was less than 50 or less than 100%
Well,
because
you were like fine with adding on afterwards, but Seth was always like starting off like, "We're the heroes of old," apparently. Like,
I think I was just like, "Hey."
it would not surprise me that personality-wise, Seth was more than likely the one when we all were like full strength and everything that would go into the village and be like, "Hark, the heroes are here," and people are like, "Oh my gosh!" And he just loved it so much that it's like ingrained now.
And so now it's a bad thing, but he's still doing it.
Now they're weak, it's bad. He does it. He's got to fight that instinct.
It's like, right. We don't want to announce ourselves grandly anymore because it puts just a big target on us. Right.
Correct, yes. I will stop.
Incredible. So where did you guys decide to head to? You have a map that has some locations on it that include several strongholds of Morai. It has the 2 camps that you've already visited. And then it also has the ruins with the catacombs underneath with more forces loyal to the princess and the Blue Mountain farther away, sort of on the edge of your map.
Were we saying the catacombs? Was that our next thing if we want to rally?
Probably a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Meet up with people and be like, "Hey, we are just normal travelers, but we're on your side. Don't
Catacombs going once, going twice.
worry."
No,
So,
we're only
Catacombs.
going once.
I don't want to.
Never know. Okay, you guys are headed to the catacombs. Everybody, go ahead and roll a survival check while you travel.
Survival.
Wow.
What
Bad
is
roll.
my survival?
Mine is a.
Did you say 80?
Yes, mine is an 80.
Hey,
Overall, very, very good, except for Ilya. So Ilya is like struggling a little. He keeps tripping over roots, but it's okay.
yeah, the things this time, like usually he's more well adapted, but because he's shorter now, he's like having like the big roots to go around and stuff.
Oh no, he put on the new cloak, but the cloak is a little bit too big for him and he keeps tripping over it.
Oh yes,
That. Okay, and which one of you can decide which of you is going to roll a D100?
I call dibs.
Okay, birthday boy.
Okay, birthday boy.
That's right. Happy birthday
Yay.
coming up.
you're so old.
99.
I mean, yesterday.
99.
Holy cow! That is crazy. You almost got a whole 100 there, but not quite.
How many enemies pop out right now?
It's
Yes.
a swarm of bees.
Fortunately for you, no, that is not number of enemies you will be facing. That would have been really funny of me to do, though.
The number of beetles in the jar.
The number of
Break them
children
in.
in the next village.
The number of orphans you have to save.
Guys, I think I don't like children anymore. There's too many orphans.
That's not the children's fault.
I know, but they should just grow up faster.
Okay,
In a way, they do in these conditions.
Ilya, you're the one wearing the ring of mind shielding, right?
Yeah, that's how many souls are in there.
No, it can only hold one.
Okay.
Sure.
So as you're going along, Ilya, after a few hours, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Knock knock."
Who's there?
Oh my gosh, you can hear me.
I like to.
I wasn't
Did
actually
Ilya say
expecting
this
that.
aloud?
Yes.
No, you said the joke wrong. Idiot. And we keep walking.
I declare, finish the joke, coward.
I wasn't expecting you to answer.
Oh, okay, are you coming with a response then? Okay, all right.
We'll have to put a pin in that. Hi.
We'll have to put a pin in that.
Hello. Why are you here?
I don't know. Why are you here? Why are you in my head? I thought this ring was supposed to protect me from that.
There's someone in your head?
You're not in here. You're wearing it. Got
Yeah.
it. So you're not in here yet.
I have a hard time dying.
Yeah, so did I, right up until I died. That's not important right now. Do you know what year it is?
I
You
actually
have
have
no
no
time in
clue.
here. Oh.
You asked the worst person.
I don't have anyone else to ask. Only one person can wear the stupid ring at a time.
That's fair.
Challenge accepted.
Where did you find it?
In a chest in a camp guarded by some people that we slaughtered.
Oh. Who what camp?
People of Morai.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. Good. So you're not on Mariah's side.
No, we're not.
Whew,
Who are you
that was
talking
so
to?
rude.
It's none of your business, Jenny.
Okay, but I heard you say Mariah, and I don't know what's.
It's all right. People just need to leave me alone.
Right.
Defensive for no reason.
My goodness, do we hate Jenny?
No, Jenny's fine.
Oh, sorry, I misread you yelling at her for no reason.
Jenny, you are fine. I think he's.
I'm trying-
I don't know what's wrong.
Trying to be your friend. Because I am alone in here. So it's just, well, I guess you have plenty of other friends. So you don't have to be friends with me, but I would really like to because it's very lonely in here.
Is it okay if I could be your friend if I name you Ryan?
Sure. That's fine. You can call me Ryan.
All right, Ryan. We'll be the best of friends.
Wait.
Are you getting over Ryan that fast? Who are you naming Ryan? Your imaginary friend?
That's a great idea.
No, there's a soul. I hold up the ring on my hand. No, there's a soul in here.
What?
No, the
Yeah.
soul is in your shoe, idiots.
That's
Is it-
interesting. I assume you're talking to them. I guess Ryan at this point.
Yeah, I'm talking to Ryan right now.
I should probably, before I commit to being Ryan, check who was Ryan to you before this?
He was
Just
a noble
like weird.
guide.
A guide?
Our noble guide. That is correct.
Noble guide. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to do much guiding.
He was destined for great things. He was going to be a wizard.
Oh, that's cool. I was a wizard.
You were a wizard? Amazing. You are Ryan.
Oh, cool. Great. I think this is going really well.
Your ring's a wizard?
My ring is and/or was a wizard.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really do magic anymore, so was is.
As we all know, Ryan was a wizard.
I turn back
Yes.
and I go, no. I don't think.
Okay.
I think there's something wrong with you, Ilya.
No, he's right. I mean, wizard in training, but yes, wizard.
No, I meant he's talking to himself. I'm not the only one seeing this, right? That's
Talking
not.
to an entity is stored or trapped inside this ring.
Oh, it's in the ring. I thought I was
Yes.
the only one who talked to dead people.
You talk to dead people?
Nothing.
We
Don't
all
worry.
talked to Ryan.
No,
Oh, that's
not
true.
Like, oh,
we
yeah,
we
never
all talk
mind.
to dead people.
I guess that's fair.
And thus the joke has gone full circle. But for real, though, what's your name? I'm sorry. We lost a friend.
I guess. I'm Agatha.
Agatha? That's a nice name.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, my name's not actually Ryan, but you can call me that if it makes you feel better, I guess.
No, it's fine. It got old kind of fast.
Okay. Great. Good, because yeah. It was kind of weird for me, but I don't have like a lot of negotiating power from in here.
That's fair.
Does-
It's not my nature to I don't know, harass people for very long.
I turn around and like
Okay.
raise an eyebrow at him, like.
With the
sure.
exception of Set, who is my friend walking in front of me right now.
Nice. Cool. Great. Well, I'm very excited to finally be in the hands of somebody on the right side of this conflict again. It was getting really old.
I don't know where your conversation is at this point, but do they have any idea of timeline?
No, they don't have an idea of timeline right now, actually. They asked me what year it was, and I told them I was the wrong person to ask.
Oh,
Do they? How long were they? Like, did they die in the apocalypse too?
Actually, yeah, that's a
or
good
did
question.
They live
What-
more recently?
What year was it when you died?
When I died, it was year about 756 post calamity.
Oh, dear.
Wait. Why are you saying, oh dear?
Well, Agatha here died in... I know it was 700 something.
756.
756
Everything
years
bad.
after the calamity.
What's the calamity? Oh, weird.
oh,
Us dying is the calamity.
what are
Wow. We're
Like-
a way to delineate time. That's
Ryan was a
crazy.
liar.
we
Right?
well it
Wait.
is at least 6 still.
I
You were
Well,
right about
and the
that.
6 was Seth saying
Yeah,
that.
no, I said that.
Yeah.
So it's been.
And you weren't wrong.
So it's.
Ryan just said that he'd been dead a long time.
Yeah, that's true. And he had no
Like,
way to
he said that he'd
differentiate.
been watching a certain.
Tell time. He'd just been like dead for a while.
I think he said he'd been watching for like 96 years, but that was like after he'd been dead a while and his bones were moved there or something like that.
So
All right,
Agatha might not have been dead for very long.
Well, yeah, okay, so Agatha, I
Yeah.
know you're asking us what year it was.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a rough reckoning for how long you might have been dead?
Um,
I turn to everyone
Well-
else and I go, did he just say that the ring didn't know when it died? and how long it's been
I
dead, but it knew how long it had been from the
No,
time
no,
of the
it didn't.
calamity
It
to
didn't know
died.
how long it's been dead, but it knew you're
Yeah,
Agatha did
exactly.
die.
So she knows when she died, but she doesn't know how long it's been. Meaning she doesn't know when it is either.
Yeah,
But
that's why she was
if
asking
someone
me.
else has, I mean, if someone else has worn the ring, then maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to hope.
Yeah, so last time I was in contact with someone, it had been about 45 years since I died, so
Okay.
hopefully it hasn't been super long since then. I was kind of the forces in Mariah had me for a while, and I just tried to get my wearers killed by distracting them at really important moments.
And they put you in the box for that.
I think so.
I see. I see.
Well, I
Does anyone
don't
have a paper bag?
know if what. I'm not going to do that to you.
No, not for you. And then I grab like my rucksack or whatever, and I just breathe heavily into it like you would with like a paper bag.
Don't you have all the Beatles in there?
Oh, I'm the one with the Beatles.
You're the one with the Beatles. Someone has the Beatles.
There were like several regular bags too, or whatever. So,
Yes.
This is regular bag. Yeah.
Can Agatha determine my mental state?
You seem upset.
Okay. All right. So we've been dead for at least 800 years then.
Whoa, I didn't know the undead could attune to this thing. I didn't know I could talk to. Are you a skeleton?
No, I'm not a skeleton. We were resurrected.
I look at him and I go, didn't we just say this morning we were going to stop telling people that?
I climb a small hill nearby with a beam of sunlight on it, and I look up to the sky, and I go, "We are the heroes of old." Agatha obviously can't see what I just did.
So, okay, you've been dead for. Wait a minute. So you guys died in the initial unfortunate circumstance.
Like I said, we were the heroes of old, is what we've been told.
Oh, like whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, it sounds like
So-
she's recognizing you. Ask her which one was her favorite.
Oh yeah,
or
that's a
if
good
she
question.
knows anything that could make us know who we are.
Okay, so Agatha,
What?
we've had a hard time with our memories. We don't remember everything that happened. All we really got was a vision when we woke up from the princess, and snippets every now and then, every time we get hit in the head, to jog our memories.
Cool.
What do you know about us, and what's important for us to know, besides the fact that we need to take out Morai and save the
I
princess?
am right behind him, shaking him. You didn't ask. You didn't ask who her favorite was from the
Also,
stories.
Seth wants to know which one was your favorite
my
from the
name.
stories.
Then she'll know I'm the one who asked.
There's a lot of questions going on here. So I am going to be honest. I heard multiple versions of the prophecy, and I don't know which one is accurate at this point. We know a few things for sure, but other than that, it's been a while. So it's a little hard to tell what's correct anymore.
We can tell you what's happened. If you tell us the prophecy versions, we can probably corroborate details.
Gotcha. It's not a prophecy of like a narrative telling what's going to happen very specifically, other than there are a few details of that, people use to look for like signposts for who or when or whatever. That after Mariah came back originally, there would be a team of heroes that would have the ability to defeat her, either altogether or not at all, is the big one.
Okay.
That is, we're pretty sure that one's accurate. The princess has not been able to defeat her. They're just in a stalemate, you know?
Right.
And then, aside from that, there have been many ideas about what qualifies as the team. There was one member would be the one to bring everyone together in the end is either a stranger from afar or a stranger from the stars. We don't know which one for sure.
Well, Set has star magic.
Is he from the stars?
Set, are you from the stars?
I look him dead in the eyes and I go, "We woke up several days ago in pools
Hang on,
of
let me
water with
jog
no
your memory, and I
memories."
slap you across the face.
Sumiko, please make a wisdom save.
What?
Wisdom save.
What did Suitbo do?
Oh.
Sumiko, you have a really bad headache right now after he asked Ilya said if he's from the stars, and you have a migraine. Anyway.
That's fair. Okay. I just realized what God was whispering in my ear. Hang on, I take a long look at Sumiko. Like, wait a second.
Hey, it's not nice to stare.
You're not a regular humanoid, Sumiko.
I go, of course not. He's a gift. Idiots.
It's me. Hi. What?
But
Ow.
Gith. Hang on. Can I make an intelligence or something to realize if Gith aren't native to the material plane?
I don't know what a gift is. I just said it.
You can make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay.
It's one of those things. I said it, and then I go, wait, I don't know what that is. Idiot.
22.
Okay, you remember something in this moment. You have a flash of memory from... You have a flash of memory of when you all first met Sumiko, and he did not speak Common or any other language you knew. The princess had to give him an amulet that helped translate so you guys could understand what he was saying, and he could understand you, and discovered that he, in fact, is not from this planet originally.
Wait, that's right. Sumiko's from not this planet. Is from the stars, I think,
Yeah.
maybe.
Need to go give a hug.
Yep,
And he was a stranger. That's because he joined our group later. So Sumiko's a stranger from the stars. Also, it's that you just have like this like bright red hand print on your face from where I slapped you trying to
I'm
jog your memory.
clenching my new scimitar, and I'm like, no.
Cool.
All right, I'm back.
Sumiko, after Ilya has his flash of memory and reminds you, you now remember in fragmented pieces how you grew up and came to this planet. You don't remember a lot of once you got here, but you remember that much now.
Ow, my head. At least I didn't need the head trauma. Are we
Head
still
trauma's
going?
still the key. We just have to inflict it or have it inflicted upon us. Or witness it, I guess.
Whoever is mapping us, make sure we don't get my head lost.
All right, so Agatha. Okay, so Sumiko, another one of my companions, is from the stars.
That is crazy. I always assumed that was a translation error, but that explains a lot.
No, he's a Gith Yankee, so
I don't know
They're
what that means.
they're not from here.
Oh, wow. Wow, well, that's great news. You guys are probably going to have a lot better luck succeeding. Well, hopefully. I guess you already... Well, hopefully this time it goes better.
What's your ring saying now?
She's saying, hopefully this time it goes better.
I wanted more prophecy.
Anyway, the rest of it has been debated. But definitely, it's an all or nothing. So I hope your whole team is here and nobody has died again. I hope you all came back.
I don't think we didn't leave anyone behind in the chamber, and I think I remember from the snippets of memories we do have, we were all together, a party, a group.
There should be 5 total, counting the princess. So,
counting the princess, there are 5. Okay, great.
We're all about to be like,
Good.
damn it. Brian.
Counting the princess. Yeah, so that's good. Awesome. Yeah, I guess I should probably tell you. This is this is kind of embarrassing now. It's kind of part of a group attempting to complete the prophecy, thinking maybe you guys were just dead and not coming back and we could defeat Murad, but it did not work, as you can tell.
Hey, I mean, taking destiny in your own hands, that's never the wrong thing, I don't think. You know, trying to make things better for yourself and for your family and friends.
Right. The thing, we may have kind of lost some powerful items in the attempt.
Powerful items that
That
have belonged
maybe-
to us.
Maybe, yeah.
So what?
So Agatha's talking about how her group tried to buck up and save the world themselves, which I respect.
Mhm.
I'm not shaming her for that.
I am.
But apparently, according to her, they took some legendary items that may have belonged to us and ended up losing them.
They're the ones who stole from that moldy chest that was in the other side of the room, weren't they?
Oh, maybe. Do you take from a moldy... No, I guess it wasn't moldy at the time. Did you take from a chest in a weird room with a pool in a cave?
No, so we also weren't the first retry group. Every so often, when maybe the right people come together, it was sort of a thing. So no, they were kind of being held onto by the council at the time, but they claimed that they were the weapons of the heroes.
You mentioned a council. Where could we find said council?
Well, it's been at least 45-ish years since I died, so hopefully they're still around. But they were doing okay before my team got completely killed. They were mostly holed up in the catacombs under the ruins of the old city.
Perfect. We're heading to the catacombs.
Oh, good. That's really good. They might even have been able to salvage some of the stuff. I don't know where all of it is, other than some of it definitely got taken by Marai's people, because that's why I'm here now.
I turned to the rest of the group. It turns out Agatha was a member of a series of parties that tried to buck up, and she was not the first to acquire these magic items, and that they were acquired and reacquired by a council, and the catacombs we're heading to.
Well, we have found at least one item.
Yeah. Agatha, we found at least one item, which is Simitpo's displacement cloak.
Awesome. That thing's really cool. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, there was
looking for
some
my
very-
things next.
Well, I hope that you guys get them back, because they're useful, and they're not fun to be fighting against, that's for sure.
Could I try and make another check to see if I remember anything about my items?
Sure.
Is that just another wisdom save?
Yeah, just make another wisdom save. We'll see what happens.
That's only 11. My nose starts to bleed.
Yeah, you're just kind of really wishing that you had your stuff that feels familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. It's like on the tip of your tongue, but you can't remember.
Huh. Neat. I wonder what mine were.
I honestly have no idea what went with who at this point. It was just kind of the cache of weapons that were being used. And, we didn't really expect the originals to be coming back, hence, the replacement attempts. So
That's fair.
there were some staffs and swords and a couple that were like not quite armor, but jewelry that makes you tougher or does cool stuff.
It all sounds great.
Yeah, it was. Anyway.
While this is all happening, I'm just foraging for more raspberries.
Nice. Is a Trevelyan. Okay. And now, before we move on, is there anything else in particular you want to ask Agatha before I continue this day?
I don't have any more.
Okay. Sounds good. Everybody make a perception check.
Perception. Oh. Wait. Perception.
Okay.
Yeah, my rolls were all so good last week, and they are not today.
22.
Ooh, okay. 22. Not too shabby. Everybody did a decent job on that. Okay, hang on. Okay. As you guys are traveling, based off of your map and your navigational abilities here and your survival checks that were pretty good overall, you're pretty sure you're getting within a few miles of where the ruins were marked on this map to begin. Not necessarily where the entrance to the catacombs were, but ruins as an area where there used to be a lot. And you start to notice old broken bits of stone masonry. And then another thing you notice is that there are around you several stone gargoyles. But you're pretty sure that not all of them are actually made of stone. Some of these are alive.
Do they seem dangerous, or do they seem like they're watching, or like they're guarding? If that makes sense.
Go ahead and make an insight check, Jenny.
So we're in an area that is ruins, but there are living gargoyles. How many do we see?
There are some overgrown ruins. It's still mostly forest with some, kind of remnants of civilization creeping through. And you can see ahead of you, you can see 4. And you're pretty sure at least 2 of them are alive. But it's a little hard to tell when they're not moving, whether they are real or stone.
How?
And then, Jenny, you have made an insight check on the 2 at least that you have noticed are alive. Mm-hmm. And they don't seem to be guarding, and they are not facing directly towards you guys. You don't have a sense that they have seen you. But what you notice, Jenny, is that in the area around them are very strange claw marks, as if they are struggling with something, but it doesn't look like they've been in a fight. And there is... Ooh. I'm going to check my... yeah. And even the ones that are real do look enough part of the landscape like they have some of that overgrowth on them. You don't know if that's a disguise, if that's just a part of being in the area, but they also have some of that sort of, vines and moss and things that have grown on them.
Oh, and vines and moss were related to Mirai. I mean, they're also just natural things. You said there's strange claw marks around them, but not like they were in a fight, as if they were struggling.
Like, yes.
How you mean, like as if they had the claws and were like digging into something, or as if like something else had claws and was digging into them? Well, you said it's not like fighting though.
Right. It looks like it's from their own claws, almost like what you would expect if you saw an animal trying to claw its way out of a trap.
Gotcha.
Could I reach out to Agatha and be like, Agatha, I think we're getting close. When you were last at the catacombs, were there gargoyles about? Living gargoyles?
Sometimes. Yeah. Mirai likes to use them as spies. They're one of the unfortunate fallen groups.
I raise my hand to do like a stop signal, and then kind of like motion for everyone to get down. All right.
As I get down, I bring up my hand like I'm holding a crossbow, but I'm ready to blast.
Did you usually try and skirt around them? What was your general plan of attack regarding them?
It depends on how strong you are. My group was generally like killing them. Because they are not among the stronger of Mirai's minions, you know? So we typically were just taking them out. But, you know, it depends.
Depends. Okay.
And if you guys pick up and be dead, I don't know how ready you are to be taking on gargoyles.
We've been getting stronger, but we're still soft, wet little boys and girls.
Yeah. Gargoyles aren't too hard usually because gargoyles don't really like Mirai. So they don't cooperate super well, but they will still be dangerous.
Okay, good to know. All right, let me confer with the group. All right. Agatha says gargoyles are reluctant servants of Mirai.
Okay.
So we have to kill them?
Well, Agatha says her group generally killed them. They're not crazy strong, but depending on how many there are, there could be a little bit of a challenge for us.
Do we think that they can? Well, if they're reluctant, then do we know if Mirai can sense through them the way that presumably the princess was able to sense through Ryan?
Probably.
How far away are the gargoyles from us currently, DM, if we had stopped?
Oh, you guys have stopped about 500 feet away from them.
Okay. So we saw at least 2? Is that what I'm remembering?
We saw 2 that seem alive and 2 that seem maybe normal, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. 2 for sure that are alive and 2 that are maybe made of stone. Okay.
So I guess the question becomes, do we kill them? Do gargoyles eventually become stone? Will those other 2 gargoyles become not stone? Do we know these things? Do we remember these things? I would like to make a memory roll or whatever I need to do.
Sure. I'll make a history check on that one. Yeah, history check for anyone who wants to try and...
All right.
History. Oh, yes. Yes, I can do history.
Me too. The dice are not my friends today.
You got higher than me.
Wow.
Okay. Sumiko. You know that gargoyles don't necessarily just there's not a life cycle of a gargoyle that involves becoming stone or having been stone as a statue before, other than that their magical origins are elemental in nature. So If one is a statue, it's probably going to stay that way unless it is under some kind of petrified condition.
I will relay this to the group.
All right.
What was that? I was gone for half a second. They're going to stay petrified unless we attack them, or...
Remember, was learning things about gargoyles and their life cycle, which does not involve a transition to or from being stone. They are just elemental creatures that look like stone.
So if we see something that is definitely stone, then it's not a gargoyle that we need to worry about.
Right.
Unless it's under a magical petrification.
Right. There's that little gray area of if it is petrified or completely unmoving for some reason. It's pretty hard to tell it from stone unless you go up and poke it.
So are we going to try and sneak around, or do we want to try and blast through? I'm thinking... I know none of us are sneaky, but I would like to not be close in combat anyway.
That's fair.
Do we remember anything about gargoyle combat?
On those rolls, no.
How late in the day is it, DM?
Oh, it's early afternoon. You guys been traveling for a while?
Early afternoon, and these are like ruins that could potentially be used for like a campground.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if we kill them, we camp here afterwards. Potentially.
Although if
you wouldn't want to camp in the same spot where we kill the gargoyles, though, because they would probably investigate that same spot.
Well, no one's saying that they're going to be investigated. Don't they look like they've been here for a while?
Yes, but we were just talking about if they can be sensed through the way that Ryan was sensed through. Then, presumably...
Was Ryan sensed through?
When he died.
Well, Ryan said that, when he became a watcher, that, his purpose was just to be there to watch, and that the princess was presumably seeing what he saw.
Or that she could tell when one of them died, when one of the watchers died, and she said would send a replacement.
That too, yeah. Well, when it destroyed, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a look and see, and just start plotting a path around / not through necessarily.
Yeah, it seems like they might be stuck where they are, judging by those marks.
This is about where we're supposed to find the catacombs, right? Or are we still a little bit early, DM?
You're a ways from the catacombs, but you've started to reach an area that has some of the ruins.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, we can go around. I don't see a reason to alert anyone or anything.
Can we go around?
Well, let's investigate.
Sure. Go ahead and make some investigation checks. One for anyone who's looking at the options here.
I would like to give someone who is smart advantage. I would like to help.
It's
probably Sumit.
I have a -1, so...
I'll help Sumit Po.
I have a +5.
Yeah.
Can I help someone too?
Okay, yeah, that's probably a better.
+0. You can help me.
No, okay, no, help. I guess, yeah, that's fair.
What's yours, Ilya?
I have a +0.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you'll help Sumit Po, and then Andrew and I can roll, or I guess Seth and I can roll separately.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Whatever we need, right?
2 people are rolling with advantage.
Yeah. Wow.
But you didn't roll with advantage.
No,
was I getting help?
We just rolled separately.
So you just rolled
Sumit Po, and then we just
and then you rolled
modifiers.
separate. I see.
We gave ourselves the best numbers possible. So a 1, a 22. Ilya's just looking behind us. He's like, yeah,
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere we go.
Sumipo didn't even need the help.
I used it though.
No, yeah, you did use it. I'm just saying that looking at it, I'm just like, 17 was your first roll. You didn't need the second roll, but
Hope is never wasted. Excellent. Seth and Ilya find they are not able to figure this out. Ilya trips over his cloak again, eats some dirt. Sumitpo, you're able to look around to assess this. That in one direction, as you look off to the left, it does seem some gargoyles set up as sort of sentries along the way for a while, that then you don't see anymore after a distance. At the other direction, as you look off to the right, there are a few gargoyle sentries, and then you also see a little curl of campfire smoke in that direction.
I'd like to compare what we know from the map. Like, is there a known Mariah camp over that way?
No, there's not a known Morai stronghold. What it does look like, if you're comparing just on the map to what you can see of the gargoyles, it looks like these are intended as sort of to catch people coming from the camps you've come from that are fleeing to the main stronghold in the catacombs.
So maybe we do have to kill them. These two at least.
okay.
I mean, I'm fine if we need to.
Mhm.
As you are debating your plan of attack, you see one of the gargoyles falls from its place on a little crumbling outcropping of stone there, and it falls to the ground and starts screaming and clawing at its own eyes.
Go now. Let's do it now.
Wait. So if they leave the pedestal from the way it looks, does that mean that they might get hurt?
It doesn't.
But it
I
looks like
wanna
it's trying to
see
claw out
some-
its own eyes, like it doesn't want to be doing what it's doing, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Make insight checks. All
No,
around.
that's fair. No.
Oh, I do.
Nope. I'm. Hold on. I need new dice.
I rolled bad, but still got a 10.
We went 12, 11, 10. Nice.
Nice.
Insight, right?
Yeah, I
What
rolled.
And wisdom is my thing.
Nice.
You also went in order of our modifiers.
In a box.
I'll say you're not sure what's going on, other than it doesn't look like it looked more like the upset, the screaming, and that was happening as it fell up, not like as a result. That is what caused it to fall.
Okay, so it looks like something might have attacked its. Well, from what they related me, that something might have attacked its eyes and it fell. Potentially. Oh, whatever. Yeah, let's go attack it. Whatever. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll get sneaky.
You said these guys are covered. You said these guys are covered in vines.
They've got some vines and moss growing on them, curling around their arms and things.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind as we go in.
Let's see. Did somebody have like fire? Sumipo, did you have fire? I don't know if that would be good. Try and burn off moss or something. I don't know.
I do have the spell Firebolt that I could cast.
Are we stealthing to get close?
Are you?
Yeah,
No, we're not. We're not actually.
Again.
You need a tailor, Ilya.
Oh no.
I just stand up and go, charge!
Guess we're doing that then.
Okay, you guys are charging in?
The two of us are.
I
I guess
will-
those of us who are charging in.
I mean, I would have
I'm going
suggested maybe
to-
try and get a firebolt in and then
Yeah.
charge in, but I don't know.
We will. Do we have a firebolt from Sumito?
Yeah.
Okay, roll that, and then we'll have initiative after that.
Well, I guess we're. Oh, why can't I remember the name? What's the name? Ah, dang it.
What? What name?
Trying
Is
to
it a
think
feature?
of. No, the guy who charges in.
King
Oh,
Arthur?
you trying to get
Leroy
Oh, Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy! There we go. Okay,
Oh,
that's my
Leroy,
2
yes.
hit.
That's a 2 hit? Oh boy.
Oh, a 7 does not hit. All right, everybody roll initiative.
All right, yay.
Gosh dang it, guys! I forget that I have guidance, and I could just be casting guidance on myself before I do any rolls earlier. Gosh
Wow,
dang it! I've played enough
my
Baldur's
initiative.
Gate to know how to do it. Yeah, we're doing initiatives, right?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, wow. Cool. All right, Sumito with a 14. Kath with an 18. Ilya with a 9. Whoops. Wrote that one wrong.
The karmic debt for rolling 5 nat 20s is catching up to me.
That's fair. That's fair, honestly. Okie dokie. Let me 1, 2. Jenny, what is your dex?
+0.
Cool. What's your actual dex score?
10.
Okay. Okay. Seth, you're first.
Okay, and
There's a gargoyle screaming on the ground.
there's a gargoyle on the ground, but then there's also
Oh wait,
how many around?
I was wrong. That's actually not a plus. That's actually an 8 from me.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. Yeah.
Okay, let me switch this. Okay,
Sorry.
you're good. Good
Because
to know.
that's just
Good catch.
a modifier, right? Just dex modifier.
So you have extra things to initiative. Like I have extra things to initiative.
Yeah, so it just depends on your
Okay.
build.
Okay, so it's prone on the ground right now, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that technically give me disadvantage?
Unranged.
Depends on what you're doing.
Okay, how far away are we at this point in time? When
Well,
the
you
initiative
have. I
starts?
initially said you'd stopped 500 feet away. You guys can tell me what point we're going to be at here. You can decide how far away we are when we charge in officially.
Well, since Ilya was the one who said charge, how far away were we, Ilya?
How about I roll a D100, and that'll be how many feet?
That's
Sure,
okay.
go for it.
I'm down with it, I guess.
I would have
39.
been further back than
okay.
So
that.
let's make it an even. Let's make it an even 40.
You're 40 feet away.
I can deal with it.
Probably would have been 50 or 60 feet
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, no,
Two
that's
people
fair.
you can be
You
farther.
would have
You're
branched
not
off
charged.
at that point. You're good. I just wanted to make sure, like, so I won't be able to get into melee with them necessarily. So there's one on the ground, and there was one other one that we could tell was a gargoyle, right?
Yeah, but it's a distance away. That one's like about 100 feet away still and doesn't seem at this point to have like clocked
Any-
what's going on over here.
Gotcha. So the other one's just screaming. I can do this. Hold on. How does this work? Humanoid. Would a gargoyle count as humanoid? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I would
It's
say
an
not. I'm
elemental,
gonna go with
so
that. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what spell I'm gonna cast as I run up to it. Oh, you know what? This is a good spell. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Cool.
I suppose they are shapeshifters of a kind.
What's
So
Moonbeam do?
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a shapeshifter. It does nicer things to a shapeshifter, but it also just hurts. So it's just gonna like bam right down on him or her, whatever. Ghost engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. So it needs to make a con save. Now it's a stone creature, so I'm assuming it'll do decent, but it has to beat a 13. I'm hoping. Oh, you got the spell pulled up.
I do.
A con save for what condition? Oh, just for the radiant damage.
Yeah, on the radiant damage.
Okay. Woo. 16 on the die.
Damn it! It saved. I don't think.
Sorry.
Hold on.
It takes half, I think.
Yeah, half damage.
It'll take half a 2d10.
And I think if it is shapeshifted, it reverts regardless.
Yes. No. A shapeshifter makes a saving throw at disadvantage. But sorry,
that's on a failed save.
Yeah, I don't think it counts at. No, it makes the save at disadvantage, but I don't think a gargoyle counts as a shapeshifter.
No, they have false appearance, but that's just if they're holding still.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I don't think that counts.
He's not. He's currently writhing and screaming. Roll your damage.
Okay, he'll take 6 damage. Because that's when I halved it, so it's at 6.
Okay, sounds good. 6 damage is what is hit. Okay, great. Is that your whole turn?
And I'm gonna move up to where I'm 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've
Sounds
got
good.
like my shield and scimitar at the ready. That's my turn.
Perfect. Scimitar, your turn.
my action is cast mage armor.
Okay.
I'll just stomp and like my boots will shimmer kind of up my body.
Oh, I like that.
I like that too. That's a great visual. I love it. Do you have any bonus action or movement you want to take?
Do I even have any bonus actions? You know what? Movement. I will move behind some rubble to take some cover. That's what I'm going to do.
I like it.
That, and I have my cloak, so yeah.
Cool. And let's see. So next is the gargoyle's turn. And I think then the closest person to it at this point is Seth, standing there with his sword. This thing. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna roll. Low or high, Seth?
Low.
Okay. It sees you and starts crawling towards you as it screams in pain. It gets about 15 feet.
It gets so I said I was. Okay, so it's 15 feet away from me then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it look like I guess I can't make an insight check since it's not my turn.
I'll let you make an insight check.
I would like to specifically insight whether we are attacking this thing for no reason and we should instead be helping it. Which could backfire on me if I roll really poorly, but I don't know. This feels. And listen, guys, I'm the one who's all for murder hobo-iness.
Right?
This is. I don't know.
We've never noticed.
My guts. Hey, listen. Every time I'm like, we should have killed him. I was right. This time, I actually feel like maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. No, I still might feel like killing it. The insight is a 6.
Yeah, you don't know why this thing is crawling towards you, other than maybe it's just trying to get out of.
End.
Maybe, yeah, you're like, maybe it's just trying to get out of the cylinder of pain you put on it.
Oh, that's fair.
That's but you're not sure what's going on here because it's not making attacking moves. But maybe that's just because you hit it with the cylinder of pain. All right. Let's see. That's its turn. It just crawls a little. Ilya, your turn.
You said the one farther away hasn't really clocked what's going on?
Correct.
All right. Can I quickly make an insight about this guy crawling towards us?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't even try an attack. What's going on?
13, better than a 6.
It's much better than a 6. Over double.
Yeah. You do not get any aggressive towards you vibes from this gargoyle. Whatever's going on here, it's not about you for this gargoyle.
Got it. Okay.
It's going through something, and you have become a part of it, but it is not here to fight you.
Okay. I look at Seth, and I kind of shrug, and then I walk forward 40 feet. So that you said the other one was about 100 feet from where we were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go out to about 40 feet, and I do a Kensei shot on that one, on the far one.
The far one?
You're gonna bring it into the fight?
Should I not?
I mean, that's a choice. You can do that.
What do you mean that's a choice?
That's a choice.
What do you mean that's a choice?
That's a choice you can make.
It was an unexpected choice.
This one has been attacked and it is not showing aggression. It's just trying to escape the pain. And you were able to realize that. All I thought was, it's coming closer to its death. But you realize, and you're like, yeah, I'll bring the other guy to the fight now too. But yeah.
Well, maybe not now. Maybe not now.
You know, man, do what you want. No, you don't. I don't. I don't get.
No. I'm gonna motion for you to cut the moonbeam or move it.
Follow your instincts.
My instincts are screaming at me now.
So what are you doing?
I motion for Set to either move or cut the moonbeam, and I'll go up and I guess I'll do.
He's not in the moonbeam anymore. He left.
Yeah, he did crawl out of the moonbeam.
Well, if you set it on him, then it has 20 feet radius, right? It's 40 foot high.
5-foot radius.
Oh, 5-foot radius. God.
So this
Okay.
guy managed to crawl out of it.
All right. I would like to then take a moment to use the +1 dagger to try and cut off some of the vines.
Ears.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Medicine? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. I'll do it.
And it bites the 3 fingers off.
15.
Yeah. Okay. It's a little tricky because this thing is still writhing and screaming the way it was before it got hit by the moonbeam also. Because this happened before you guys attacked it. But you're able to scrape off a large portion of moss and cut free some vines from it. It still has some on it. It hasn't seemed to respond to this much other than it is ignoring you.
I just kind of have like my knee on its back as I'm like scraping stuff. I'm like, hold still.
Okay. All right. And then to Ginny.
All right. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I will. Can I try and aid in the scraping off? I don't think of things. Or well, I guess first, can I make an insight check into this to see I just want to figure out what's going on with this thing. If I have any ideas.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Yep, That's an 8.
Okay. Nope, you don't know what's going on.
All right, but I will just follow Ilya's lead then.
Yeah, it seems pretty confusing. This is not how you expected a fight to go.
Right? I'm like, well, I trust Ilya on these kinds of matters, anyways. Yeah, I will attempt to help clean off. Can I? I don't have like a good scraping tool. Could I attempt to like wash some of it off with my water? With my shape water, I can move water around. I can't do anything forcefully enough to like do damage, but I can. I can move or change the flow of the water.
Okay, and you're trying to help get moss and vines off of it?
Uh-huh.
I will let you make a medicine check and add your spellcasting modifier to it for that.
Okay, so my medicine modifier plus my spellcasting modifier?
Correct.
Okay. Let me just... I have to keep toggling between views on this.
You're using that magical ability to enhance your medicine check, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay, and... It's a 16.
Okay. You are also able to get a portion of vines and moss off of this creature during your turn.
Great.
All right. We are at the top of the round with Seth.
Okay, so when this thing had its turn, all it did was crawl on the ground in pain.
Yeah.
But for some reason, everyone else has stopped, even though we have the upper hand.
Everyone is trying to get moss and vines off of it, which you were the one who spotted that ritual in the camp, so you recognize some of that as being very similar to what you saw being done to Nairi's body.
Okay, would you say that he is entangled in these vines and moss?
Not anymore. But he is pinned to the ground.
By the moss?
No, by Ilya.
Okay. Is he fighting against her? Does he seem like he's screaming less?
Her.
The gargoyle is not fighting against Ilya or Jenny. It has gone back to clawing at its eyes.
Is there something in its eyes that we can see?
More moss.
Oh, okay. I want a better way to do this.
I'll be a girl.
I'm a druid. I'm making sure that I don't have a spell where I can just be like, deplantify. And if she had agreed with the entangle thing, I definitely could have gotten rid of all of it at once. But
it's the spell pesticide.
Well, it's called untangle.
Sorry, they did spend 2 turns cutting off vines,
which is fair. Like, it's very fair.
It's technically another spell that you probably don't have, but would probably be really effective at this, which is Blight.
Blight would be good.
Would you consider this a disease, potentially?
You want to make a medicine check?
Will it take my action?
No.
Okay, then yes.
And also tell me what spell you're wanting to use.
Lesser Restoration.
Okay. Make a medicine check real quick.
Okay, I don't think this is going to go well. Oh, actually, that's a higher modifier than I was expecting. 12.
This looks very disease-like.
Cool. I walk up to him and I go, please don't hurt us. I'm sorry. And I cast lesser restoration. I scoop up mud from the ground and I put it in his eyes and I cast lesser restoration.
Oh no, he cut out, but I'm assuming he's casting lesser restoration.
Oh yeah, I scooped mud and put it on his eyes and cast lesser restoration while saying, please don't attack us.
You pulled a Jesus.
Yeah,
We're doing a Jesus.
That was the exact thing I was going for.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, awesome. As this happens, you feel the spell take effect and have a cleansing effect. And we're going to drop out of initiative now. We can hop back into it if we need to, but we're going to drop that mechanic. The moss and mud all fall from the gargoyle's eyes, and he starts coughing up more moss, and it just keeps coming. And your spell has fully ended, and this is still happening. And he looks up at you and he just says, "It's too late for me. Burn my body so you don't breathe the spores."
Okay, I motion at Ilya. I'm like, fire.
I'm not the fire one.
Sorry,
that's
shit.
Sumitpo.
I motion at Sumitpo, who's further away, and I'm like, fire.
Okay. I didn't hear any of that exchange, right?
No, I'm motioning, and I'm like, hey, come here.
I'm backing off of the gargoyle as well, and I imagine Jenny's probably doing something similar.
Yeah, I got some water floating by my mouth to try and. Well, I don't know if that'd be a good filter or not, but
I go over to Ilya. I cut off the bottom of his cloak, and I make myself a little mask. I make Sumiko a little mask. I make Ilya a little mask, and I go. So now you can stop tripping.
It's better now.
Yes. I guess I'm shooting at it. I don't know.
Sure, yes. Light it on fire.
We need to burn the moss.
Destroy it.
You? I don't know.
While you start burning it, I will ritually cast Wild Cunning, and spirits will what looks like willow wisps will swirl up all around me, and then they will spread out and just start dragging all of the firewood that they can from 120-foot radius all around us over.
Ooh, incredible. You would just roll double damage because that is a natural 20.
Yay, 2d10.
Critical firebolt.
Also, I'm going to use where the dying dead gargoyle is. That will be the center where they are building the fire pits.
Sure.
Fire pit for what?
The body.
Oh, okay.
So you're surrounding it with firewood, and Sumitpo hits it with a firebolt.
Yeah.
So you essentially. Sorry, go ahead.
It'll set the wood on fire. It sets unaccompanied. Flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't worn or carried.
Excellent. Yeah. What you see is the initial hit doesn't kill it. It does start burning away at it in a way that you're pretty sure a gargoyle is not supposed to be able to burn. It's a little concerning. And this gargoyle also starts to pick up pieces of wood that are on fire and shove them in its mouth to try and burn things that are inside of it.
Wow.
Until he is dead.
Oh.
I am traumatized.
All right, well, we have a fire for the second one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also never got rid of Moonbeam, so I just move it on top of him while he's on fire. I help him die faster, because this feels horrible.
Good idea.
He's just eating things to make himself go up faster, and I'm like, oh wait, Moonbeam, and I bring it. I say, everyone get out of the way, just Moonbeam.
Have you seen that Key and Peele skit where it's the African warlord's about to be caught, and he's like, I need you to kill me. and then the soldier keeps like shooting him in the legs or whatever.
I have a vague memory of this.
It reminds me of that. In any case, I'm ready. I'm to initiate combat with the second guard.
You're gonna go kill the other one?
I imagine so.
You're checking with the group.
Listen,
Can we sneak past without more combat?
I have used up both my second level spell slots.
Can I do a perception check? Has he now turned his attention to us and is just watching?
Nope. He is not looking your way at all.
Concerning.
Well, I mean, it's a gargoyle. They stay like that until they, you're in their range.
And also, they don't want this, so who knows? Might be a small little resistance, or might just not notice.
Ah!
Are you?
I have to honor the fact that I didn't do it right, so I don't know, man. Unless we're doing a group thing where you'll go off the group.
Okay.
Illy, stop it.
I go to draw my sword and you just stop me.
I go,
okay.
No, put it down.
All right.
We should try to talk to it first.
But not while it's mind controlled. We can try and sneak past.
We don't know that it's mind controlled.
We can sneak if we go this way.
We can see from this distance that has vines and stuff on it, right?
Yes.
So it does also have vines and stuff on it?
Yes.
I do have lay on hands where I can cure disease. I also am immune to disease as of this level. So
nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Okay, so
that's really good.
And you're a cleric.
I'm a paladin.
You're a paladin.
Yep.
Okay.
Sis her gala them, as they would say in Dimension 20.
Yes.
That's my.
So you are a paladin, which means you are charisma based?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we have you try and talk to it while we are ready. I will. How far away is it?
It's about 100 feet from you guys.
Cool.
What is it surrounded by other gargoyles?
No.
I
have a question as we approach. This is more, I'm curious about what is picked up by divine sense if I can sense Mirai, in general.
I mean, you sense evil, don't you?
Yes, you could.
Well, my divine sense says within 60 feet, detect presence of undead, celestial, or fiend. Also detect consecrated or desecrated object or place. Is what it says. So that's why I have. That's why I'm uncertain.
That would fall under the sensing of desecration.
Okay. Then as we approach, within 60 feet, I'd like to use my divine sense to see what I sense there.
Absolutely. As you approach the gargoyle that is over here, you pull up your divine sense, and you can sense the sense of desecration clinging to this gargoyle. And as you guys get that close to it, this one does look over you guys, baring its fangs and glaring at you.
But it doesn't move to attack.
It speaks.
Okay, cool.
Charge!
Or maybe it doesn't if you just yell charge.
No, don't listen to it first.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll listen.
What is your business here?
What is your quest? I seek the Holy Grail.
This is a joke.
It was, yeah. We're here to kill forces of the princess.
Oh, okay. Make a deception check.
What did you say?
I said we're here to kill the forces of the princess. So, okay, that's just going to be a straight roll.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. I was going to say, can I cast guidance on him?
Too late.
Damn it.
But that's a 15. Let me roll the...
I cast guidance on myself constantly now.
The gargoyle looks at you and just like, well, that's not my problem then.
Great. And I turn to look in the direction of where the catacombs are, and I go, charge! And I run that way.
Incredible.
I do it
I'm
too.
gonna roll with it.
I can't.
You want to just go with Ilya?
I guess
he's
so,
in
yeah.
charge. I draw my sword and my shield and I'm running behind him.
I love that. Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, okay, cool. It just turns around like, yeah, me too, bro.
Alright.
Buddy, make a perception check.
Oh no.
I mean, if somebody was watching from the princess, are we gonna have a hard time getting in?
That's another 15 for perception.
That's a 16.
And Jenny, quick question. How long does your divine sense stay up?
Let me see. I mean, I can use it like 3 times a long rest. Oh, okay, so it says, okay, it's an action. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so not very long.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have perception. We have a 24, 16, 15. Do we have Sumiko?
What am I doing?
Perception.
Making a perception check?
Perception. Yum.
Do not sit on my keyboard.
Guys, I'm gonna try to start this now. I'm going to try, and every time I do anything that's out of combat to make sure I'm rolling, guidance on myself. But I know I'm gonna forget after today.
Okay.
No need to just use guidance and pin it in here.
Maybe I got a Baldur's Gate this. I just have to be using guidance every roll.
Okay. We're going to start with Seth with his 24 on perception as you guys are going past here. You notice that there is a subtle change as you guys are going along in the foliage. There is an area that doesn't have certain plants, as if it is protected from some of these things like the moss and vines and things that were growing on those gargoyles that are intermixed with the land. They seem to be very integrated here, but there is a section that you notice very clearly delineated a very stark line where they are not. It seems to be the beginning of a, as you notice, it's like the edge of a circle.
Cool.
As you guys are going,
how far away from the gargoyle are we at that point?
You guys are this is about 300 feet past.
Okay, I'll say, okay, stop running, guys. That's where we want to go. That's the safe space. Set that area.
Out of curiosity, I will once again use my sense, my divine sense.
Read me the list of things you can sense with that again.
Excellent. Clicks on. Okay. Features. I can detect the presence of undead, celestial, or fiend. Consecrated or desecrated object or place. Over here, it also says you can detect good or evil, sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, as you guys approach it, thinking at first that this is the where you're going, you realize quickly as you get closer to it, Seth, as you were able to see that outline, it is way too small to be the boundaries of what you were looking for originally. But you do sense, Jenny, a kind of a weak, hastily put together, consecrated sense of this area.
Oh. Maybe not what
This is-
maybe it's not what I thought.
There's a weak consecration here.
What does that mean?
It means
Is it roughly the size of a grave?
I start looking around for another skull.
It's about 50 feet. You see, as you guys are looking around, especially we have Ilya, Jenny, and Seth with your perceptions from earlier. You notice this looks like maybe it was originally set up as a place where people were hiding and trying to fortify themselves against the forces of Mirai that are very nearby. And you notice after a moment, hiding among some of the bushes and rocks, there are much smaller gargoyles here. And they all have their eyes closed and their hands over their ears.
Oh.
Do
Baby
I
gargoyles.
deduce that they are
Children.
part of the consecration?
They are inside the consecrated area.
And they don't have anything. Yeah, okay.
In their pockets.
I assume you guys are trying to not become moss filled like the other gargoyle out there.
Make an insight check, Seth.
They're covering their ears, and their eyes are closed.
Hold on. Oh hell
While
yeah!
he's doing that, I'm going to just gently approach and get down on their level.
You said
These are they're
insight?
smaller, right?
They're very small.
Yeah. How small is very small?
I'd say the tallest one is about 2 feet tall.
Cool.
Seth, you as you're looking at these little guys, they're like trembling with fear. They are afraid of you guys. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you want. They don't know why you're here. They are trying so hard to look like stone right now, but they cannot hold still enough because they are babies.
They're this.
I was
they're
about
this
to ask,
size.
are they children? Okay.
They're this size.
Oh,
These
I know.
are
Hey guys, we're not gonna
little
kill you.
young-
Don't worry.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I
Well,
assist?
Yes, please do.
Oh, please. You're gonna assist.
I will
and
assist.
guidance yourself.
Guidance.
Oh, I
Guidance.
did. I have been guidancing myself.
Good.
I'm like mumbling words of affirmation to myself before I do anything.
You are the birthday. You are kind.
I'm so
you are
glad you assisted me like that because I had a natural 1 and now I have a natural 20
Woohoo!
plus 3.
Nice.
So that's a 23. A natural
That's beautiful.
23.
Woo. Nice. All right. So that was a natural 20, you said?
It was a natural
Yeah.
20 and then plus 3 from the guidance.
Nice. Awesome. So with that, you see a few of them very hesitantly open their eyes to look at you guys.
I make myself very small as well.
I'm sitting on the ground so that my head is more eye level with them.
You don't have to worry about us. We just saw this place was safe-ish.
It's the only place the mean plants don't come.
That is true.
How long have the mean plants been a problem?
Forever?
How long have you been here?
Here? In the
Here.
in the circle?
In the circle. Uh-huh.
A lot of days. Maybe a year.
Do you need anything that's not in the circle?
Have you seen my mom?
Was the one we set on fire a
I
woman?
can't say that we
Don't
have.
say anything.
I didn't say that aloud. I'm talking to the DM.
Mm-hmm. That one seems to be a man.
Did the grumpy one that we passed by seem like a woman?
Possibly.
I go, I think your mom was back there standing guard or
I
something.
didn't see
We shove
anything.
our hands over his mouth.
You just get a mouthful of fur from my paw.
And a splash of water to the face as I just
wet fur in your mouth.
We're not sure. Can you tell us about your mom?
She's really big.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's made of rock.
Uh-huh.
Very descriptive.
She's got the moss and vines. She can't come in here anymore.
Mm. Yeah.
You guys can hide, though. It's safe as long as no one sees us. You're kind of big. They might see you, actually. Maybe you shouldn't hide here.
Well, further towards that way, and I point in the direction of the catacombs. Is it safer that way? Do you know? Do you want to be transported there?
What?
Like, you know the princess?
Mm-hmm.
We think that over that way, some of her friends are that way. Do you want to be transported there? Do you want us to carry you so you don't get touched by the moss and by the green?
I don't think they like us.
How many children are there?
There are 5.
How heavy do each of these children look?
You're not sure. They're not very big, but they do look like they're made of rocks. So possibly very heavy.
Mm-hmm. So probably not carryable.
They do have wings.
They do have wings. How far, like, how many days travel are we off from the kid camp where we just sent Madam Spider?
You are several days off travel. I think maybe about 5 days of travel.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am as small as I can make myself.
I lean down to, I'm assuming, the biggest, oldest looking gargoyle child, the one who's been talking to us.
Yes.
And I say, what do you want in life? What is it you want the most right now?
What are your career goals?
What I want the most?
Yes, I don't know if we can help your mother out there, but what is it you want to do in life? Do you want to... Yeah, what do you want?
Do you want to stay here or do you want to go somewhere else?
Well, I don't want the plants to eat me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to stay here. I want to stay...
If there were a place that were safe from the plants that weren't here, would you want to go there or would you want to stay here regardless?
What's the other place like? This is a small place. Is it bigger?
It's a bigger place with other children who are currently making their way in the world.
Oh.
Side note, that place was protected. We didn't see the moss there.
Yeah, it was protected. There was no moss that we saw, but we also saw a bunch of undead.
Yeah, I also have the protections from the princess there.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know how we would get these children there.
Not our problem once we leave. We're heroes. We don't think about that. Remember, we kill dragons and leave the corpse to rot outside the village.
You've been watching too much Rising of a Shield Hero.
I've read that in so many books. It's just a good trope.
DM, you said that we have a lot of Well, there were some extra like bags and stuff. How big were those that were in the chest?
There were like a couple little satchel ones and a couple backpack types.
Okay. Trying to contextualize their size in comparison to these children. Like,
Fair. With the wings, you'd only be able to like get one of them in a backpack. And they would not be like fully contained in the backpack, but you could carry one in a backpack.
Gotcha.
With the head sticking out and everything. They'd be like those kids in the baby backpacks that are standing on behind their parents.
All right. And there are 5 kids and there are 4 of us.
Yep.
By the way, this is kind of a dumb plan, but my reason for making myself really small is so that the kids want to pet me so I can gauge how heavy they are.
Oh.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, that works. If you're attempting to look petable and cuddly, they will pet you. And you realize they are about twice as heavy as a human child their size.
Okay, so not overly heavy, but still decent.
Not crazy, but yeah. They're dense, but not crazily heavy.
Okay.
My brain went to the wrong campaign. I'm like, what if we give them disguises? I'm like, that's not something that Ilya has, I don't think.
Yeah. So is it bad if you just touch the moss, or can you pass over the moss without touching it and be fine?
They also can't breathe in the spores.
Mm-hmm. It gets in you.
Can I make a survival check to kind of see what the spore situation has been like?
Absolutely. Please make a survival check.
Okay.
Or a nature check.
I am better at survival, I believe.
Okay. You can do that one then.
I'm going to use prestidigitation and see if I can clean them in case there are spores, which most likely
I only got a 12.
Okay. You haven't noticed anything in particular. Like you haven't noticed the smell, you haven't noticed a problem for yourself or your companions in this way.
Thinking back to the camp where we just left from, when the people were being taken over by the planes, did we notice spores there as well, or was it not visible, really? Or spores not
You
visible?
did not see spores. That one definitely seemed to be happening ritually.
Okay. Okay, well, how about this? You're fine to stay here? Like, it's not a problem to stay still in here for a while?
No. I mean, it's boring, but it's better than that.
Okay, when we get to where we're going, we'll tell some good servants of the princess about you, and if they're able to come here and kind of clear the way, then they'll do that.
But the princess, they don't like us.
Well, I think they'll listen to us, maybe.
Okay, you have to tell them we're nice.
Okay. Will do. I will make sure to do that. Does that sound good with everyone?
Yeah.
Sure does.
We will hide here, and hopefully they don't find us.
I'm trying to think if we have anything that could help relieve their boredom while they're here.
A little bunny. That's me.
Well, no, something to stay here.
Do they look hungry or anything like that?
Can I insight? By the way, sorry. Can I insight check the beetles that we have? Do they look like they would eat plants or people?
Insight check.
They sounded like they would eat everything, Mark.
You're gonna have to nature check that or arcana check that.
They said hungry.
I would like to nature check that simply because I have no bonus to either. So, natural 18.
Yeah, okay. What did you roll on Arcana or Nature?
18, naturally.
No, what?
Oh, wait.
Okay,
What
but like
thing
what
are you
skill?
doing?
I'm trying to
Was it
get a
nature
vibe for
or Arcana?
the beat. Oh, it was nature for the Beatles.
Okay. You pull out this jar of beetles and look at them. And you get the sense these are not naturally occurring beetles. These are arcane in nature, and they probably eat anything that's alive.
So including us, but also like moss and vines.
Yeah.
Wait, well, let's see.
What about gargoyles?
We can't. Yeah, probably they're alive. So
The gargoyles are alive.
Okay. Well,
And I believe, Seth, you were asking if they looked hungry or anything.
Yeah.
They haven't mentioned anything like that. They don't look like scrawny or anything. They just look small, like they're young.
Okay, just making sure.
You don't see any signs that they've been eating anything at all while they're here, though, either. So you get the idea that maybe they don't eat.
okay. I think we're going to keep going.
And you're going to come back with friends?
We'll see what they say.
at the very least, we'll come back, or we'll have someone come here that is also nice.
Okay. Be careful. She's everywhere.
Sounds good.
And you guys go to leave, all the 5 little gargoyle children like tuck themselves back into their little hiding spots.
Babies.
We should mark this on our map or something.
Yeah, we write it down.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we feel like we can make it to where we're going by nightfall, or does it seem like
we need to find a camping space? It was early afternoon, she said earlier.
Yeah, so you're going on about 4 p.m. now.
Sure.
Oh, right before we leave the children, I'll cast Prestidigitation and make 3 non-magical trinkets that are just like little wind-up toys, essentially, and leave them there. And I'll say,
last for a minute.
Oh.
No, they last up to an hour.
Up to an hour? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't they? Aren't those something where like once you cast it again,
optical effects last for.
I have an idea.
We slaughter them. Bad.
I have an idea. What if I left them Agatha the Ring of Mind Shielding?
Want to leave Agatha with them?
That sounds like a
are you asking Agatha about this, or are you just doing it, or what's going on?
I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Do I want Agatha?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to being left with small, unaffected gargoyle children?
Why?
Because they're not servants of Morai. They're hiding because their parents have turned to Morai. And you're in a Ring of Mind Shield, which I think in theory would protect them if other things failed.
One of them?
Right.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. Gargoyles, among other creatures, she has specifically designed attacks to get them. There's the moss and the spores and things that infect the creatures she specifically attuned it to. That would not be the ring can't protect you from that part of it. Probably can protect you from the part of it where when it is taken over and can control their minds, but only for one of them. So what happens when the rest of them succumb to the moss or the spores and one of them doesn't?
Well, I'm not saying they would leave their spot. I'm just saying as an extra thing in case anything were to happen.
I don't know, man. I really do not want to end up in the hands of Mirai's forces again. I just got out of that.
All right.
I'm a babysitter. I'm a soul trapped in a ring. And I don't have a lot of confidence in the longevity of their free will.
I'm just worried about them.
I understand. I'm worried about them too. I'm worried about them, attacking you or other people. I mean, it's a miracle they're not infected yet, but
they're in a
only
little consecrated area that can't be touched by the moss.
That's impressive. It's only going to last for so long. How did they get it set up?
I don't know.
Are they renewing it somehow? It's probably decaying.
I look back, just like kind of over my shoulder. How's the circle? Does it look like it's been shrinking over time? Does it look like ragged edges?
You don't see any physical sign of that you can, other than Jenny called it a weak consecration.
Side note, do gargoyles need to breathe?
They don't.
Cool.
That's neat.
They don't need air, food, drink, or sleep.
But they do. They can if they want to, apparently, because
and they're immune to poison.
Huh?
Aren't they also immune to poison?
Yeah, they are.
Pesticides. Crazy amounts of pesticides. Or herbicide, I guess.
Herbicides can do it. Agatha in your mind, she's just like, so what is going on out there? Just so you know, I can communicate with you. I can't see your thoughts other than the one you talk to me with, or what's going on.
Well, we found one mossy gargoyle and we cleared it of the moss and then I asked to die. And so we did that for it.
Wow, that's intense.
And then the other one asked what we were doing, and I said we're off to kill a bunch of people that are, princess people. Obviously not. And then I charged, and then it was convinced.
Cool.
And then we found little gargoyle babies in a consecrated area that just want to be safe.
Oh, that's so sweet. Wow. Yeah, that's probably not going to last for super long. They probably just have gone unnoticed for now.
That's what we've kind of deduced. So when we get to the catacombs, I was thinking we could maybe send someone who's capable of consecrating or something, or keeping them safe to go pick them up.
Yeah, you can try that. I don't know if they'll be willing to bring them into the catacombs because of how susceptible they are to the infections, but never hurt to ask.
It's fair. And plus, it'd be a request from, and then I go into a beam of sunlight, the hero.
The way you say that every time makes me feel like you're looking in a mirror and admiring your own reflection.
No, there's just every time I say there's a bright beam of sunlight nearby, and I have to jump at it.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, good luck with that. But yeah, please don't leave me with baby gargoyles. That's not a good idea. What would I even do for them?
I don't know. They're kind of bored.
I am not their entertainment.
I mean, that's fair, but, someone to talk to.
No.
I just had an idea where you construct a ring of that can cast Mage Hand and thread it like another ring.
Thread it what?
I just had the idea where you combine them, you have a ring that can cast Mage Hand and make it a ring or through a ring of mind shielding that.
You keep cutting out. There's something about a ring of mind shielding on a mage hand, I think.
Ring of mind shielding with a ring of Mage Hand.
Oh.
I had an idea where you construct one inside the other.
That'll be interesting.
The ring can move itself.
You make a chain of rings, all tied to a soul.
That would be interesting.
That is not within my capabilities.
Yeah. Yes, Jenny. Other than Nairi had communicated ahead with her camp before you got there.
Right.
So there's that.
Gotcha.
Cool. All right, guys, go ahead and are you making a camp for the night or continuing to travel to the catacombs?
We'll look for a good place to camp because wandering around in catacombs in the dark does not seem wise.
Yeah, so you said it's like 4 p.m.-ish?
Yeah.
What time of the year is it? I'm trying to gauge how much sunlight we have.
It is early summer.
Okay, so we've got
a decent amount of
we've got a decent amount of time. Let's try and go. We'll actively look for good spots over the course of the next 2-3 hours. How's that sound?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and everybody make a survival check again.
Okay. If anyone wants, they're more than welcome to give me the help.
They will help you.
Yeah.
And you can guidance.
Yes.
So who has the higher? Because I
both have +5.
Survival. You have +5?
I have a +5.
Okay, I will help one of you.
So one help me, one help the other. This is wonderful. We're learning.
19.
Okay, so that's an 18. That one's a 14. So I'll take the 18 plus 5 plus 4. 22 plus 5 is 27.
Nice.
Okay. A 27. Seth, congratulations. So,
I did it.
as you guys are searching for that campsite and you're clocking different spots, you notice a skeletal cat sitting in a low-hanging tree branch.
It's a dead cat.
It's a skeleton.
Is it an animated skeleton?
It's an animated skeleton.
It takes me a while to notice that. I just fall on my knees like, who killed the cat?
I say, hello, Mr. Cat. Do you also work for the princess?
The cat skeleton hops down from the branch and walks up to each of you, staring at you intently for a few moments.
I go, we have told ourselves we are not to tell people our names and who we are at first. So we are people who are looking for the princess because we have been told we must find her by a skull named Ryan, who sadly perished when we were attacked.
This cat, after inspecting each of you, there's sort of a rattling bone sound, and then you suddenly realize this must be undead cat purring. And it starts walking off into the trees a little bit, checking over its shoulder to see if you are following.
As for
following.
I'm ritually casting Wild Cunning. It will find a suitable shelter for us, meaning if there's any suitable shelter around, I'll know where it is and how to find it within 120 feet. So if that's where it's guiding us, I'm just looking for a confirmation, I guess.
That's fair. What it takes you to is a stone archway with a door in it that leads into a tunnel. It's sort of there's a stone structure here that is the beginning of going underground. You recognize this as inside will be stairs going down. And the cat walks up to it and sits down in front of the door and looks at you.
That's pretty clear indication. I will find a stick and I guess no, a stick and cloth, and I'm gonna make a torch.
Ah,
Okay.
smart.
I have dark vision, so I go in first.
Dark vision. Do I have dark vision? I do not. I have 0 feet of dark vision.
Same.
Yes, I am making a torch because I do not know the light cantrip. But I do have firebolt, which will help me set the torch on fire.
I'll rely on your torch.
Or I suppose prestidigitation can also light small fires.
Might be less
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Boom. You instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. Nice. It's written right there.
Yay.
Yes, I have a torch. I will also get several other sticks and prepare more torches.
Good. Okay. You guys head through the stone archway with your torches and down a winding spiral stone staircase, taking you deep underground. And the deeper you go, the more bones are built into the walls, and you recognize this is definitely the catacombs. Also, the cat has not followed you in, just so you know.
He sealed the doors.
The cat did not follow you in. It stayed outside where it lived for undeads.
So, do we get the feeling? Excuse me. Do we get the feeling that this is going to be like we're going to be wandering the catacombs for another day or so before we find people, or that like if we continue going, we'll find people before the night's?
Well, when you get to the bottom of these stairs, after it takes you about 10 minutes, when you get to a corridor, that there is a door. A door that is locked.
A door that I knock on.
Oh.
And then back away.
I knocked on this
Everybody
door.
knocks at the same time
I
without
do.
coordinating.
I do shave and haircut.
There's a collection of knocks that end at the clamoring of the door.
My knock was just a 1, 2, 3.
So you had a cop knock?
No, not bang. Just knock, knock, knock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beating out a rhythm.
So you guys have knocked. However, there is the slide at the top of the door opens so someone can look out, and you see. Well, you don't see much. It's very dark, but the glinting of someone's eyes back there
I see it.
says, "Yeah, you see their eyes." How did you find this place?
The cat
let us in.
cat showed us,
Ryan, as well.
and Spider.
I don't know if they'll know about Ryan.
Oh,
Who's
you know.
Ryan?
Ryan was the
Skip.
skull set to guard our crypt, but we're not supposed to talk about who we are right now until we get here.
What kid?
I guess it was like a fool.
I don't remember the name of the crypt. We weren't told the name.
I point at Sumit Po and I go, "He's the one from the stars."
Ooh.
We're very groggy.
Check. And you can have advantage on that if you make it by yourself, because the group will be helping you.
And you're doing guidance all the time because you said so.
I know.
Also, I'll ask Ilya to ask Agatha for details on what the heck is going on down here.
8.
Oh. I'll do that when he's done with his
said
roll.
persuasion, right?
Yes.
So that's
not the most inconspicuous place to be asking.
18
Yeah.
plus 0 is an 18.
And that's with your guidance?
Yeah. I added 2 with the guidance. So 18 in total.
So 18 in total.
Yeah, it could have been way worse.
Okay. The eyes narrow at this, and he looks over all of you, says, "Who are you claiming to be?"
I told you.
I'm Ilya, and I'm dancing in the corner like this.
We're not claiming to be anyone. My name is Seth. And and that's Sumit Po. And I look at Sumit Po and I see, I do actually know your name. It's usually funny to say it not. Anyways, and then I go, and that's Jenny. And that's Ilya. Oh wait, Ilya already introduced himself. And I'm
in fact Ilya.
Seth again. Yes.
I do like a deep sigh.
We were told we're supposed to go see the princess now that we're awake.
But also, we were also told to stop by the catacombs. Or that it'd be a good idea to stop by the catacombs, at least.
What are you seeking from us?
I hold up the Ring of Mind shielding. Agatha suggested we come here and see what you guys have. Isn't that right, Agatha?
You know I can't talk to anyone but you, right?
I'm sorry. His ring talks to him because there's a dead mage trapped inside.
The man opens the door now, and you can see this is a tall and grizzled, old-looking elf man. So you can only imagine how old he really is.
Good, it's an elf. He has a chance of actually remembering Agatha.
I reach my hand out and say, "Hello, I am Seth."
He ignores your hand. He's looking at Ilya's, and he holds out his hand to Ilya. He says, "Let me see that."
Agatha, I'm gonna pass you over to this guy really quickly, okay?
I go, whoa, hold on, no. I physically grab you with something. I go, no. The last time we trusted someone without asking more questions, they brought us to a camp full of those freaks.
He's the one asking the questions now, and I toss it over to him.
He holds it, but he doesn't put it on. He's looking at you now, Seth. And he says, you came here. You sought us out.
Yeah, well, we sought the last people out, and then they knocked us unconscious, and then we had to kill a bunch of them and escape. And I don't really feel like killing any more people today.
We had to kill Mirai people.
You're not with them, are you? They're real dicks.
No, she has no power here. These are the sacred catacombs.
Yes, the bone caves.
Yes.
I say that while wiggling my fingers. I'm just like, bone cave.
I understand you have been through a lot or something. May I speak to Agatha if she is here?
She's in the ring. You have to put it on.
Yes, I know, and you kind of freaked out when your friend was going to give it to me. So
I just want to know you're not. I just wanted you to say Mirai is not a good person, and you're not on her side.
I did also already toss it to him.
He's holding it. He's just
go ahead.
Wanting you guys to be okay with it. You say he stopped because Seth was freaking out and was like, "Whoa." Yes, I am not on the side of Mirai. I am a devout of the princess.
DM, I'm rolling insight.
Absolutely.
I would like to just
21.
Absolutely, and it's silver. You doing as well?
Well, I would like to see if I recognize him just offhand.
That's an elf.
Yeah, he's old. He might be that old. I don't know. What should I roll to try and remember, dude?
Oh,
History? I don't know.
history check.
All right, I can do history. Hey,
Okay. He looks very old, but there is something about him that seems familiar. You do feel like you've met him before.
just gonna be staring at him like.
Can you place a name, Sumit Po?
Hmm,
You're the little
No.
boy who always stole the treats from the horses.
Wow, is an elf eating horse treats?
Because they were apples.
Because they eat sugar cubes. All right. So he does put on the ring, and after a moment, he smiles. He takes it off and hands it back to you, Ilya. He says, all right. It seems unlikely that you are lying at this time.
I don't know how to really do that yet. I haven't remembered.
It's kind of gotten us into trouble already.
Yes, that's why
I
I said
see.
we're
Like,
not
help
telling
you.
people who we are anymore.
Well,
What, the
yes, you
heroes?
did that, and then you proceeded to tell people who we are.
I have not done that yet.
Oh,
I only said
okay.
our names. You were the ones who said
That's telling people who we are. You also you
There's-
started out by telling who we
I-
are,
I-
and then saying that you're not supposed to tell who we are, and then you continued telling
I'm
who
like
we are.
stuttering. I'm like, I look at the old guy and I go, "There's more than one person named Seth in the future, right?"
It is a name that is not entirely uncommon.
I look at Jenny and I like raise my
people-
arms in exasperation. See,
Okay, but I mean, Sumit Po is not. I don't.
oh
expect
yeah,
that to be
no. I
common.
look at Sumpo. I go, yeah, Sumo's kind of like a freak. No, not to say you're a freak, but like you don't look like normal people. We should make you a mask.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
being mean to him.
Well, no, not because he's he looks like
Oh my goodness, after all this time and you're all like children still.
We were born
we were born 4 days ago
yesterday.
or yesterday, whatever. However,
Can I,
I
as he says that,
guarantee
can I also roll to try and see if I can recognize anything about this guy?
Yeah, make a history check.
I'm also gonna.
I
hop
would
in at
like
this
to
point.
because he sounds like he knows us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act
I
like
rolled a 2.
children.
I've never seen this man before in my life.
Yeah, he's old. You don't know any old guys.
I don't know any old guys.
I got a 13.
Yeah. 13 and a 10. Yeah, you guys are just having a weird sense of deja vu. Which is weird when you have very little memory. Yeah, except for Ilya, who's just like, huh. As you come in, if you are lying, you're doing a better job than most, and we'll figure it out. But
Do you know who took all
Seems
of our
familiar.
gear?
Hmm?
Like there was a chest that looked like it had been robbed.
I wouldn't say robbed.
Well,
Exactly.
I mean, it was ours and it was taken. That
But we were
constitutes-
dead.
Well,
Here, let's-
were we dead? We were in a pool, like slowly recuperating. I mean, technically, it's still our property.
I
Like
mean, we
grave
look
robbers-
kind of dead.
Wait,
I
listen,
mean,
even if we're dead, if you steal from a dead person, it's called grave robbery.
I walk in.
That's true. Please come in. We can discuss. I'm very, very sorry about your things, but we have some of them, not all of them. But we know where most of them are.
I point to Sumpo. I'm like, we found his cloak.
Oh, good. Good. I know that was always very important to you.
I think we only had to kill like 6 people for it. 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
You don't need to go over how many
3.
people we've killed so far.
3 people.
I feel like that number
Mm-hmm.
keeps going up every time you mention that we
Well,
killed
no,
people.
I did the math. It's only been 3 people and a gargoyle and an elemental. I guess a gargoyle is an elemental, so like specifically an air elemental.
Yes.
But we saved that
Seems
child.
I
good.
put my wet paw in his mouth again.
Come in and sit down. We have much
Yes,
to discuss.
I will come in and sit down.
I will come in and sit
What
down.
does it look like inside?
You guys are just all
you have
crawling
been-
on the walls with your hands, unless there's torches at this point.
He lets you through the door, which the other side looks pretty much the same as the outside, except it's all bones as the masonry now. There's kind of no stonework anymore. It's all just skulls and bones, building up the walls and stuff. And he leads you down this for a little while until you come to, there's a branching in the path, and he takes you down one of them into a sort of sitting room that has a few cupboards, some chairs, a table, a little magically devised hearth, since you can't imagine that chimney goes to the outside. Sit down. I will send word momentarily about your arrival. We are far from the central collection of everyone here.
Fair warning, we're not ready to go charging straight there.
No, I imagine not. I figured some privacy would be best for this first bit of you being here. So you all woke up, what was, you said, days ago?
Let's
How many
Or
days? Like 4
Or like
days?
3 days?
5 days?
we had one sleep.
Oh, wait, no,
two,
so
we had 2 sleeps.
Oh, we said it was 5 days, about 5 days
No,
journey away to the children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So then
right,
we've been awake for longer than 5 days.
So it's been like
A little less than a week.
It's been like 8 days technically, right?
Probably like 6.
Is it 6?
We've had the kids really fast.
God, do we remember how many days it's been?
Been about 6 days, 5 to 6 days.
Okay.
Depending on how you count, like that first day, like it's like you didn't wake up at dawn. So,
Right.
as you guys relay the information, so you see this man going through the town, and he's like, that makes sense. That tracks. All right. Right. Interesting. Well, I'm glad you all came back eventually. Honestly, no offense. Kind of gave up on you. Kind of thought you were just gonna stay dead.
Man, fair.
We understand it's been a long time. How long has it been?
It's been since you died. It's been a little over 800 years.
I think
Oh, that means Agatha was really good on her time reckoning then.
say, according to the math we got, it was at least 801.
Yeah, a little over 800 years. About 806-ish years.
106 years.
After the first 100 years is when I kind of thought maybe we should try to see if we could round up a new group of heroes. Because things were like really bad. And you guys were not waking up. We tried a couple things, none of them worked to wake you up, so we left you there, but we did take your things. Very, very sorry about that, but...
I mean, it's
Speaking of, this is going to bug me. How do you seem familiar?
Oh! Yes. I did know all of you quite well before, as you seem to be having some lag in your memories. I'm Gareth.
DM, does the name Gareth sound familiar?
Yeah, sounds familiar. You're pretty sure you knew this guy.
Oh, Gareth from the thing, yeah.
Yeah, you're the guy who hunts monsters. You know the Scott. No.
I was a bit of an adventurer back in the day, but that was before your time either. I was retired to a teaching position by the time you all came around. But first sword in Jenny's hands, that's for sure. Yeah. I'm not doing much fighting anymore, more of just maintaining the wards here and trying to train up people to protect what's left.
Who was your
Speaking of
favorite?
wards. Oh. That's a more important question than I was going to say.
The Princess Laela is my favorite.
Dang, that's so diplomatic.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Speaking of wards, we did find some children that need a place, but they are
They're gargoyle children, but that haven't been infected, and they don't want to be infected, and they're scared.
Oh, that's quite remarkable for any of them to not be infected.
They were in a small circle, a small consecrated circle, but it's weak. I don't know how long it'll keep them there. They thought maybe they'd been there perhaps a year. They weren't sure.
Well, children could be a matter of weeks, and they will think it's an eternity if they are children.
Yes.
All right. Yes, we can look for them, and if we can manage to get them here without the infection taking hold, they should be safe if they get here. The trick is the travel.
Well, and I don't know how quickly the infection sets in, but
You don't need to breathe. You can submerge with a weed killer.
And and B, I have remembered how to cure disease, but
that is true. That works at the beginning stages.
So, I mean, I can only do it once per day, but how long does the beginning stage last?
It's difficult to say.
Like hours, days, weeks.
Days.
Yeah.
Unless there are particularly extenuating circumstances. Days under normal circumstances, unless they are particularly targeted by Mirai.
Right.
But if they have gone unnoticed, then hopefully they would continue to do so on the travel here. So, all right.
Well, part of it is that they've stayed in the circle away from Mirai's influence, so.
Do you think their circle will last the night?
The night, I think so.
Didn't it feel
PM, do I think it'll last the night?
It looked like it probably had at least a few good days left in it.
Yeah. It seemed like probably a few days left.
Okay. It's too late in the evening now. Things get more dangerous here after dark. But in the morning we can send a group to try and retrieve them.
All right.
Luckily, gargoyles, if we can get them here unafflicted, don't pose a drain on resources since they don't require food. So that is convenient. Most refugees do require food, which can get complicated. But you are all probably needing some rest, and in the morning before or after, we will decide on an order for things. But at some point, you should speak with the princess, I think.
Okay.
That would be good. Maybe more memories would be good too.
Also, if you have some of our stuff.
Yeah, I do have some of your things. Some of your old armament. Many of your smaller personal effects have kind of been lost to time. There's only so much we can do. And many of them also, again, I apologize, were lost in some of our attempts to rekindle the prophecy circumstances. However, we do have your rapier, Ilya.
Amazing. Wait, do I even remember that?
You, when he says it, you do. And you're very excited. And we know the general locations of most of the rest of the big important things. So we can help you maybe get them back. I do recommend having as much of an advantage as you can by the time you face Mirai again, considering how it went last time. But the good news is, this time, the princess will be able to help.
Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, we don't remember what we did wrong. So.
I can tell you, well, it's not so much anyone did anything wrong. You all did you were very valiant in your efforts, but you need everyone. And it was unfortunate that it was only after your death that the princess managed to unlock her own access to her necromantic powers.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought that she would have had the powers before.
So did everyone else.
Can I do an insight check? Do you remember her dad or anyone having necromantic powers?
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check.
That's a 16.
Necromantic powers, you don't get the feeling that they're very common.
Interesting.
The prophecy told that each of you would have your own particular powerful abilities. And it was always believed that the princess would have a particularly powerful brand of magic. However, in all of her training, she did not particularly... It did not come naturally to her. And for a long
she seems
time...
to have made up for it in the meantime.
Yes. She has been, yes. So she's been practicing for 800 years, so she's gotten pretty good at it now. So, luckily, that will no longer be a problem, and I'm very much hoping that tips the scales enough. I would very much like this whole apocalypse to be over.
Yeah.
But you all need rest, and I need to figure out how to explain your presence to everybody else. So...
Well, both sides know we're here-ish, or at least a camp knew we were there, or believed us that we were who we were.
I'm sure word of your appearance was spread. It is the way of these things. But there is a room across the hall here that has beds. You can stay in this area. You won't be disturbed. This is not a commonly used area of the catacombs, so I can figure out arrangements for in the morning. And I will, of course, retrieve your rapier, Ilya, so you can have that back. And tomorrow we can discuss the rest of your effects, everyone.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you
Is there
so
anything
much.
else you need of me before I leave you for the evening for your rest?
I think we should be good.
All right. We are going to wrap that up here.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna wrap myself up in my silk blanket.
And I can add the moonlight rapier now to the...
You may add that. Happy birthday.
Yay. Do we also level up?
No,
Dang it.
not quite. Almost.
Alright. Thank you.
And no game next week, but the week after we will be back.